Good morning. Welcome to An Earful with your host, Lemuel Appling. We're so pleased to be in your home wherever you are, and I'm thankful for you tuning in with us today. This is our very first show, so we are blessed to be able to be in your presence. An Earful is a variety show where we are showcasing local talent, local artists, and some local heroes. Detroit is full of beautiful people doing wonderful things, and we want to shed some light on that each and every week right here on An Earful with your host, Lemuel Appling. So today we have an awesome panel. We have an awesome lineup for you of some great men of God and men of valor and men of talent. So we got a little mix-up for you today to keep it hot and spicy. So tune in and be with us. Plan to be with us for the entire hour. Each and every Sunday we'll be here for an hour, 10 to 11. So you have time to call your friends and family to have them tune in right here on WHPR TV 33. And you can call in. We're live. Call into our station at 313-868-0342. That's 313-868-0342. The number's right there on your screen. Call in, and we would love to hear from you. Aren't you guys glad that Vortex is over? Man, has it been cold the last couple of days. It's been so cold, I couldn't even feel myself. And I'm thankful that God has been gracious towards us and gave us a thaw. It's Super Bowl Sunday also. I'm excited. I don't know who you're going for. Is it the Patriots or is it the Rams? I know you're excited to fellowship with family and friends. And if you're home right now, that means you're not in church. So that's a good thing. And we're going to bring the church to you. We're going to bring some word to you and some inspiration for you. I'm just excited to be here on our very first show. And we're going to go to a break right here real quick in a minute and bring in our guest for this week. Like I said, you can call right in on 313-868-0342, and we'll bring our topic for the week on the next in the next half hour. We're here the whole entire hour from 10 to 11, so please call in at 313-868-0342. We're thankful to the Watkins family and to Brother Tyler, who is officiating and producing us behind the scenes, and we're thankful for them opening up their arms, and we're thankful for the whole Watkins and TV33 family for allowing us to share with you our ministry gift and our word from God for the world. Okay, well, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to have our very first guest, who's a phenomenal producer in his own right, talking about no other than the great DeVay Myatt, my cousin DeVay Myatt, and he's coming all the way from Chicago here to bless us today. So tune in right out on the other side of the break. We're going to come with our very first guest, Brother DeVay Myatt. Thank you. Welcome back to An Earful with your host, Lemuel Appling. If you would like to advertise on this station, please give us a call at 313-450-5110. We really would like to help you get some customers or some service. Call us at 313-450-5110. You have the potential of reaching over 5 million people if you would like to advertise on our time. If you want to, call in at 313-868-0342. And we have our very first guest, who's all the way from Chicago, Illinois, but he's home here, right here in Detroit, and he's a great producer by the name of DeVay Myatt. Come on, let's give him a hand as he comes.
How are you this morning?
All right, all right.
Good, good.
DeVay Myatt, who's produced his father's first CD. Hey, man, Bishop DeVay Myatt of Christ Temple. Is that Missionary Baptist Church?
Baptist Church.
Baptist Church. He had his record released this month. Well, last month. It's January, it's February now. So, but here is his son, DeVay Myatt Jr., who produced the album. How you doing today, cousin?
Good. How are you?
Great, great,
Good.
great. So, how did this come about? You know, you and your dad hooking up. I mean, there's nothing better than a father and son collabo. How did you guys, come together with this?
Well, actually, we actually made the song during a worship experience while we were in church, actually. And you have those periods of times where you're in church and it's just like a worship aspect, and so you want to, make up your own song of worship. And so once we did that, we took the song that we made in worship and we actually sat down, broke up the song, and we actually produced the song.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so is the whole album or just the single for right now?
No, this is just one single. We are working on an album right now. We're looking more towards like the summer, but it's just one single on just this project right now.
Okay, all right. That's awesome. It looks like we have a call here. Let's see. Caller? Hello? Okay. All right. Well, I guess they're not there. All right. Well, yeah. So how would we be able to get a copy of this if we wanted a copy of this CD?
Well, right now it's on all media streams, music outlets. We have Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, pretty much anything. Google Play Music, anything you can think of is ready for download.
And the name of it is High and Lifted Up.
Yes, High and
So
Lifted
they just
Up.
type in High and Lifted Up on any of those platforms?
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yes,
Now, do
sir.
you have like a direct account too, or somewhere do he have an IG account?
Yes, he does have a Instagram account and a Facebook account. And
Okay, can we get that to the people so they can?
absolutely, it's just Bishop DeVay Myatt Sr., and that's on Facebook and that's on Instagram. And also, it's the same as if you want to like email us for production or also for shows. It's the same at Gmail.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what projects are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm working on some projects with the artist named Brill from Chicago. He's a part of Save Money, which is also the same as a part of Chance the Rapper. I don't know if you know who Chance the Rapper
Okay,
is.
yeah,
but
I've heard of Chance. I'm
yeah.
not that old.
So yeah, I'm working on a couple of things with him, and of course, like you said, I just got back from Korea. I spent 3.5 months out there.
Wow, how
man.
was that?
Oh man, it was amazing. It was. I can't even explain it. Just a different culture, learning different languages, and just seeing a different culture actually, rock to some music that you listen to every single day. So
Right.
it was a really great experience.
So is it like a third world country over there, or is it like over here?
Man, I feel like it's like the same as over here, but just like in a completely different way.
Wow.
It's so many things that we worry about over here that they don't even think of, over there. So it's completely different, but in a good way though, in
Wow.
a very good way. Yes.
Did that bring any inspiration to you as far as making music?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. While I was out there with one of my friends, I actually almost produced a whole album. Just me and him, just working on some music, and it just gives you a different mindset and a different vibe, than sometimes when you're back at home.
Wow. So what does the future hold for DeVay Untamed Myatt?
Well, I just graduated college with my music business degree, so I'm working with some things like that, and I might be going to entertainment law school. So it's really just furthering my education and also just doing more production. I'm moving to LA in a couple months.
Okay.
So it's just.
So do you think
it's working.
education is important as far as music is concerned? Because a lot of our young people that may be viewing, they are interested in music and they just think it's just about a mic and a video.
Right.
Can we talk
Yeah,
along those
yeah.
lines?
Actually, the good thing is I'm in both settings. So I'm just in the production world, and on the stage, cameras, lights, all that type of stuff. It's fun, but education is really still important because there's a lot of producers, there's a lot of engineers and things that don't know anything about the business side of it.
Right.
And they lose money, and you think you got $1 million, and then you really don't. Because you don't take care of your business. So by me, learning about contracts and things like that, it helps me out a lot in the music industry.
Wow, now you heard that right here on An Earful. You need some education, not just
Absolutely.
talent, not just vocal skills, but you need to be educated on what the music business has to offer. Because there's a lot of people that has made successful music, but has made poor business choices.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome. That's
Yes, sir.
awesome. That's
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
So where can we find you on IG or Facebook or?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those things at Devay Myatt or Devay Untamed Beast Myatt. That's my production name. You can find me on all of those social media outlets.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Listen, I need you to go get this CD. This
Yes.
single is awesome. You need to go download it. It need to be something you listen to when you first wake up in the morning, when you're going throughout your day, and when you're laying down at night. This single will bless your soul. And it was
Absolutely.
produced by no other than DeVay Myatt Jr.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we're going to go to another commercial break. I thank you so much for coming out today, cousin.
No
and
problem.
we wish
Thanks for
you
having me.
well in all your future endeavors.
Thank
and
you.
come on back to the show and let us know, update us on what's going on
Yes, sir.
in your world.
Absolutely. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. And that's An Earful. Has been harassed, and that's one of the reasons we wanted him on the show today, so that we can show you that he's not knucklehead, he's not a troublemaker, but he's really an inspiration, amen, to everybody that is watching him or see him. So without any merit, the police, stopped him from his favorite corner, which was Cashew and Harper. That's where you're most known for being. So now where are you? Where do you be at now?
I was on Kelly when it happened.
Oh, you was on Cali
Yeah,
when it
Cali.
happened. Okay, all right. So are you still able to be on Cashew and Harper or whatever in that area?
I went back. Nobody ain't taking my joy away. they ain't taking the joy. I went back. I'm dancing, being happy, positive, and giving good energy. Woo. Good energy.
That's awesome. So you went back, huh?
I went back.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Persistence. Well, we're proud of you. And like I said, the city council gave you a plaque. So that lets you know that the city supports you. I'm talking about everywhere on the east side. Everybody know you. So we're just elated to be able to have you as one of our guests here on the show. And if you'd like to call on in at 313-868-0342. If you have any questions for Detroit Chris Brown, he would love to hear from you. That's 313-868-0342. We're here live, and we'll take a couple of calls as they come in. So do you have like a GoFundMe or what they call it now, a Cash App that people can donate to you to help support what you're doing?
I gotta make one.
Okay.
I gotta make one, but I got an Instagram.
Okay.
Detroit Chris Brown the King.
Okay.
My Facebook is Chris Brown. My YouTube is The King of Detroit.
Okay, all right. Well, go on all three of those outlets, and if you would like to donate to him or to help support him and to tell his brother we appreciate what you're doing, then go to his Facebook or his Instagram and inbox him and let him know that you would like to show your love and appreciation and support. And that's what we need to do. We need to support each other and not just always looking to tear each other down. And that's going to stop here in this year, 2019. We're not tearing each other down anymore. We're going to build each other up. And guess what? That's An Earful. Come on, call on in 313-868-0342. That's 313-868-0342. And we'll let you talk live to Chris Brown. I wish we had enough room for you to dance. I bet you the phone will light up then. But maybe on another setting, we'll be able to get you to come in and dance.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you when... Oh, there's a caller there. That's caller.
Yes.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to An
Good
Earful.
morning. Good morning.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank you so
I
much.
was calling just to give a shout out to Chris Brown
Oh, that's
to
what's
let
up.
him know to keep your head up and keep moving. We got your back. We got you,
That's what's up. He can hear you.
and we support him. I support him. I've been knowing Chris since he's been dancing by the KFC on East Warren.
That's a long
So
time.
yes. So I most definitely support him, do whatever he wants, and I'm proud of him. And I just want to say, keep going, Chris.
That's awesome. What is your name?
My name is Titi.
All right. Thank you, Kiki, for your call. And thank you for watching.
Thank you.
All right. Bless you now.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, man. The people love you. They love you all over the city, man. And for you West Siders, y'all missing the treat. You need to drive east to see the East Side finest, Detroit's own Chris Brown. Well, I thank you, brother, for taking out the time to come out with us. And what the future hold for you? Do you got any upcoming events coming up?
Did 9-10 Detroit want me to come back on there.
Okay.
I'm gonna be dancing with dancing in the street, Marcus Reed.
Wow. When is that?
That's coming up. That's like my driver Jerry, like he my worker, and we
Okay.
be going like to like radio shows, like different events and stuff.
Right. Right. Okay, well, keep us updated with what's going on with you so we can continue to support you. And we asking you all that when you see him, honk your horn and let him know that you're supporting him and you're with him. Our very own Detroit Chris Brown. Thank you, brother. All right. All right. Well, listen, you're tuned in to An Earful. We're live 313-868-0342. That's 313-868-0342. Call on in and let us hear from you. On the other side of our break, we're coming back with our last guest, a Detroit hero, right after the break. We'll see you then. Welcome back to An Earful, and I'm your host, Lemuel Appling. We are so blessed and humbled for you sharing with us this morning. Each and every Sunday, we are here from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Come on and share with us as we are exposing some of Detroit's finest. I'm telling you, we got good news, and that's what it's about. Good news. Well, today we've heard from DeVay Myatt Jr., who's a well-renowned producer, and then also Detroit Chris Brown, who is an inspiration to a lot of people. He dances on the streets of Detroit, primarily on the east side, but I'm sure he's coming to a west side near you. And then lastly, we have Mr. Demuel Williams, who is a Detroit hero in his own right. Help me welcome Mr. Demuel Williams. How you doing, sir?
Good morning. What's up, brother? You
Great,
all right?
great. Mr. Demuel Williams. He has a awesome story. It was a gentleman that was kind of lost, and you found him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you tell your story. What happened on that great day?
Well, this particular day was a Wednesday, and I was going to get some sugar to the store for my children. And, I seen a gentleman down the street, as I was approaching, going down to the store, and I was frightened, to be honest. It's my neighborhood, but he looked suspicious. So I basically walked and kept walking, tinkering with my phone, and I saw the gentleman with no clothes. He, had on house shoes and track pants and a little track outfit. And I asked him a few questions, and was he okay? Did he need any help, or did he use the phone or anything? So he couldn't respond to me. He didn't know what was going on. I teach autistic kids, so I kind of was familiar with his gestures, So I walked with him to the store because I had to go to the store.
Right.
So, I came back and got a ride home with him and brought him into my home, my family, and I didn't know what to do.
Right.
So social media. why not use social media to try to find this man parents or family, whoever they possibly could have came and got him. And yes, he sat there with me for probably 2 hours, and then somebody hit the post. They chimed in on my post, and it was right around the corner, right on in our neighborhood, off of Warren and Bewick, and good family, good people. Was worried about their dad. Actually, he was their father. So I walked him back home, y'all, and basically did that Facebook shout out, posted it, and a lot of people answered. You know, they have a big family.
So wait. You see a man in need, and instead of passing him up, instead of minding your own business, you was a brother's keeper. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like,
yes,
like
sir.
you was doing good in the hood? Is that what you're saying?
All the time.
Wow.
All the time.
Wow. Listen, that's what all it takes is someone caring more about someone else than their self. That's what a community is each and every one of us loving on each and every one of us.
Right.
Man, call in 313-868-0342. 313-868-0342. So you said that once you brought him in your home, you took a picture of him, put him on Facebook, and then his family chimed in. So was you friends with his family?
Yes.
Wow, look at God.
3, 4, 5 of them actually are my Facebook friends, but I didn't know.
Right.
Triplets,
Of
you know,
course.
they were familiar, known in the neighborhood
Of
too.
course.
So I didn't know it was 2 different triplet families
Right.
on that block. So it worked out. You know, everything worked out well, and they some good people.
So social media can be used for more than just hooking up, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or gossiping, right? That's an awesome thing. That's an awesome medium to use in that perspective. And we understand that the city council or the mayor acknowledged you for what you did, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's a plaque?
Yes, sir.
Let the people see the
Yes,
plaque.
sir.
Uh-huh.
You know, they awarded me with a nice Spirit of Detroit award here.
That's awesome. That's
you know,
awesome.
That was a blessing.
Right.
You know, that I mean, I didn't think twice to do it, or you know, I don't think I would have gestured any second thought to
Right.
help him.
Right.
You know, or help anybody. You
Right.
know, anybody in distress. You know, Slim. That's who they call me.
Well, that's why
Everybody.
we brought you on today, because wasn't something you did to be recognized. And that's what makes it special. This is a statement to who you are as a man,
Thank you.
who you are as an individual.
Thank
And
you.
that's what I saw, and that's what I was impressed upon, is to see that it's some good men out here. And that's what we need in this world today, some good men. Some men that would stand up for what is right, some men that would stand up for other men, some men that would stand up for our ladies, some men that would stand up for our children. We need some men that will stand up and be a man. Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
call in 313-868-0342. Mr. Demuel Williams would love to hear from you. Well, I know, and I heard that a lot of people have tried to reach out to you to show you some love and support, because you also work at the school with the children. You've been doing that for years now.
Yeah,
About 20
Detroit
years
Public
now.
Schools Community District. Autism.
Autism.
21 years now with autism.
Wow.
I have 23 years with the board.
Wow. So you've been working 21 years with autism kids in the Detroit Public Schools?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. So your heart is, you just have a big old bubbly heart. You have
try.
a great
I try.
heart. That's awesome. And you are an angel. That man experienced the angel. I'm sure he didn't know, how he was going to get back to his family. And you appeared.
Yes,
So in
sir.
that man's eyes, you are an angel. See, we all are angels. If you're willing to reach out and help somebody else in their time of need, you are a spiritual being to them. You are a light in a dark place. So come on, we all can take a part and be a hero, because this is the real life. Mr. Demuel Williams is a real live hero, y'all, right here live and in color on an Earful. Come on, call in at 313-868-0342. That's 313-868-0342, so you can talk to Mr. Williams yourself. I'm just excited for all that he does. It's my understanding also, are you still working at the boxing gym too?
You know something? No, I'm not. Not at the moment.
Okay.
That was a beautiful place, too. The downtown boxing gym.
Right.
It's a beautiful place.
Well, you've always kept yourself involved in the children and the community, and that's a beautiful thing. And that's where we're going forward, and that's what it's about. I know this is Black History Month, and we like to relive the past. You know, the Roots is on TV, and they keep reminding us that we used to be slaves. But I think it's time to move forward. We thank God for our past, and we thank God for the experiences of the past that made us as strong as we are. But it's time to move forward. What are we going to do now as people? What is our solutions? Is our resolution as a people now that has come so far? I believe that's the topic. I believe that's what we should be talking about, and I believe that's what guys like Demuel in Detroit, Chris Brown and DeVay Maya. I think that's what they represent. They're representing the forward progress of our people and our men. And that's what, and we got to celebrate our black men. You go on any television network, and they're going to be bashing, they're going to be talking negative about our black men. So we need some type of good news, and that's what we want to bring you here live on An Earful each and every week. From 10 to 11, we're going to bring you some good news, some good, solid people, men and women, that are doing good in their community. So I thank you, my brother Demuel Williams, for coming out and sharing your story with us, and we look forward. What do you have going on in the future?
You know something, I'm probably going to try to finish this school. You know, school is important, and I'm slacking a little bit. So school is in my future goal.
Right.
You know, try to get, or not try, but, you know, I'm going to excel in it and finish this degree out like I started out so many years ago. So
That's awesome.
Grateful.
Now, do you have a Cash App or a GoFundMe account set up so that people, if they want to sow into you and say thank you for what you did and who you are as a man, do you have something that they could share with you on?
Yes, I do have a Cash App. It's,
Okay, can we get that to the people?
It's the $ in my full name, Demuel Williams, DEMIUL WILLIAMS.
Okay, say that again just in case.
It's the $ and then my first and last name, DEMIUL WILLIAMS, Demuel Williams.
And do you have an Instagram? We got to give you a chance to give all that nowadays. Your Instagram, your Facebook, your Snapchat, your any of those?
Yes, I do, but right now I'm like lost. What's the information?
Well, I know your Facebook.
Facebook, yeah, you know I'm on there.
Is
I really
Demuel
don't
Williams.
tinker too much with Instagram. I might just post my kids, man.
Right.
So I really don't do the Instagram.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook, y'all. That's where
Okay,
I'm at.
so we can find you on Facebook as.
Demuel Williams.
Okay,
That's
there.
me.
Well, you got to tell the people because people have so many different names. We got to, know how to reach you. So you can go on Facebook and you can inbox them if you would like to be a blessing to Brother Demuel Williams, and just show him your support. Monetary gifts is from the heart. And that's why we give, when we appreciate what someone has done. We want to give to them and let them know we appreciate it and let them know keep doing what you're doing. So we thank you, Brother Demuel Williams, for coming and sharing that with us. And we want to inspire more heroes. And if you know someone that has done some good in the hood, then we will ask you to give us a call at 313-450-5110. We would love to have them come out and share their story with us. If you know anyone that has done you good, or you know of the good they have done, then you let us know so we can bring them on and put them on the spotlight too, because that's news we can use. Well, on the other side of the break, we're going to go into our hot topic of the day, and we thank all of our guests for sharing with us, and stay tuned in live and call 313-868-0342, and you're listening and looking live at An Earful, and I'm your host, Lemuel Appling. Welcome back to An Earful, and I'm your host, Lemuel Appling. Oh man, what an awesome show we had today. Once again, I would like to thank our producer, Brother Tyler, who's in the back. We also would like to thank our owner, the Watkins family, and I also like to thank Renee, all the whole WHPR family. I appreciate you guys embracing me and welcoming me as one of your own, and I'm just excited to be here. Well, today's topic is about fasting. Most people has fasted throughout the month of January, and we have been able to draw closer to God. But a lot of people don't know what fasting is. So if you are looking at me now, you didn't go to church today. So here's a word for you. What is fasting? Glad you asked. Fasting is when you consecrate yourself to seek God. Now, fasting is not a command from God, meaning God is not in heaven trying to see how hungry you can get. No, fasting is when you decide that you want to set aside some time so that you can get in tune with your spirit and that you can get in touch with God. So that's what fasting is about. And what we need you to do is understand what it is so you can do it the right way. What's the right way? Number one, you have to decide what type of fast you're going to do. Are you going to fast from morning to evening? Are you going to fast from evening to morning? Are you going to fast from food? Or what types of food are you going to fast? And what types of food are you going to eat? You need to decide all of this in the beginning before you fast. You need to already set this aside. This is what you're going to do, and this is how you're going to do it. Then you need to write a list of why you're fasting. And this list of why you're fasting has to be so important to you that you can endure the fast. So you can't just put anything down. It has to be things that when you're feeling the hunger pains or you're feeling like at the end of your rope as far as praying and reading, that you will press in more because what is on your list. So you have to write down why you want to fast. Are you fasting for a closer relationship with God? Are you fasting for your children? Are you fasting for a job? Are you fasting for a health reason? Why are you fasting? And it has to be something so important that you will endure the fast and continue to fast until the end. Then you must, now while you're fasting, you must do three things. One, you must read the Bible. When I talk about reading the Bible, I'm talking about indulging, submerging in the Word. No less than 20 to 40 chapters a day. Reading no less than 20 to 40 chapters a day. That's how intense you should be in your reading. That you're reading at least 20 to 40 chapters a day. Now, you read until you get antsy or uneasy or sleepy, and then you get up and you praise and you pray. You read, then you praise and pray. Then you go back to reading, and then you praise and pray. You don't sit still. You can't just sit there like, okay, 3 o'clock, I can't wait till 3 o'clock so I can stop fasting. No, because only thing you're doing when you do that is starving. No, you have to engage. You have to read. You have to pray. You have to praise. You have to read. You have to pray. You have to praise. That's fasting. Now, what are you doing? You're fueling the spirit. You're energizing your spirit. So now you are in tune with the voice of God because you're filling your mind, your body, and your soul with the word of God. And now you can hear from him clearer. You're getting the cobwebs out the way. You're getting yourself out the way. You're getting your issues out the way. And that's what reading does. As you're reading, you're just dialing down. You're tuning out the world and you're tuning in to God. And that's what we want to get you to do. See, fasting has its reward. And you want to get the reward out of fasting. You just don't want to be hungry. You just don't want to go through a period of time without eating. But you actually want to connect with God. And when you do it properly, you will connect with God. You will get a word from God, and you will hear his voice, and it will be no distractions. And that's what you got to get out. That's what fasting is doing. Is you getting rid of all of the distractions, all of the things that is in between you and God. You getting alone so that you can hear from him, because it's better to have a God idea than a good idea. Well, on the other side of the break, we're going to go into our next topic. So we'll see you. And if you want to call, please call at 313-868-0342. If you have any questions about fasting, give us a call at 313-868-0342. We'll see you on the other side of the break. Welcome back to An Earful, and I'm your host, Lemuel Appling. Well, we had some distinguished guests here today. We had Brother DeVay Myatt, who is a well-renowned producer in his own right. We also had Mr. Demuel Williams, who is the hero of Detroit. If you wasn't with us earlier, he was the guy who took in an older gentleman who was kind of lost and bewildered and brought him into his house and took a picture of him and posted him on Facebook, and his children, was able to find their father. And that was Mr. Demuel Williams. Then we also had Detroit's own Chris Brown. But we had a little technical difficulty, so I want to make sure you was able to hear him. So we brought him back so that you can hear Detroit's own Chris Brown. What's up, Detroit Chris Brown?
What up?
How you doing today, sir?
Good.
Great. Like I just mentioned, we just want to make sure the people was able to see and hear you, and because we appreciate you, man. We appreciate who you are and what you do. For those who don't know, Detroit Chris Brown, he dances on the east side of Detroit, and he brings heart, cheer, and joy to the people that sees him. I'm talking about this guy. He wears Spider-Man outfits or Pokemon outfits and colorful hair, and he just be grooving and doing his thing. And I'm telling you, if you having a bad day and you drive by and you see this young gentleman, it will bring a smile to your face. I'm talking about, what inspires you, Detroit Chris Brown?
The people, the love, like everybody, like it can be anybody. I just want to make them smile.
Wow. That's awesome. He feeds off of our energy. And I know a lot of people may drive by like, what in the world is that guy doing? But then it's more of us that drive by and honk our horn and like, hey, there you go. There go Detroit Chris Brown, and watch him. And he can really dance, y'all. Don't get it twisted. He can really dance. And we understand also that the city council acknowledge you and everything like that.
The Spirit of Detroit Award.
Okay, that's awesome. You got a Spirit of Detroit award because the police was harassing you or something. Explain to us what was happening with that.
I was just dancing, being happy, being joyful. They pull over, talking about get the F on. We gonna charge your mama. I don't know what for.
Now, we're not bashing DPD, Detroit Police Department, at all. We know it's some great cops. But then, obviously, for no merit reason, they was harassing Detroit Chris Brown, who was just, entertaining the people. And he wasn't laundering. He wasn't obstructing any businesses or getting in anyone's way. Or he wasn't even asking for money. He doesn't beg or anything like that, like you see some guys do at the gas station. He just purely feeds off the energy that we give him, and then he gives us so much energy. And like I said, everybody that drives past, you are not an east sider of Detroit if you don't know Detroit Chris Brown. I'm talking about everybody knows Detroit Chris Brown. So we appreciate what you're doing. And I believe that's what the city council, that's why they stepped up and gave you the Spirit of Detroit award, because they didn't like what the police did either. And they wanted to show you that you were appreciated. And that's why I wanted to bring you on, to show you that I appreciate you too. And my family does. And we love riding past and seeing you dance and doing your thing. What inspires you, on your uniform or your outfits that you use and your hair color and stuff? What inspires you?
You never know what I'm gonna give you. I'm full of surprises. I can have a monkey. I can have Power Rangers. Like, I like surprising them. Like, that made my day. Like that made my day. Like, and just to make people smile and to make their days and just make them feel like just joyful and just they can just fly.
Wow.
That is amazing. And everybody can't do that. Everybody can't make nobody smile. It's hard to make somebody smile and make them feel good.
Right, right. And you do an awesome job at it. Well, do you have a, I think I asked you this earlier, do you have a, matter of fact, we got a caller. Let's go to our caller. Caller?
Yes, how you doing?
Great, how you doing, sir?
Oh, it's a great show you have on.
Thank you so much for calling in. Thank
Okay,
you
I
so
want
much
to
for
ask you,
watching.
guess what location do he be dancing at? And I'll hang up and I'll listen.
Okay. You said, where are you dancing at?
Hopper and Casual. I be on Cali. In Ross.
Okay. Where other spots do you be at? Those are your favorite spots right there, huh?
Favorite spots. Nervous is Hopper and Casual. It's my main spot, but I be on Cali too.
Harper and Cashew and Cali. Hey, man. Thanks for your call, Mr. Caller. We really appreciate that. I didn't get your name, but we really appreciate you watching the show. And yes, he be on the east side right there on Cashew and Harper, and you said on Cali and
On Cali and
Moraine.
Ross.
Cali and Ross.
Yeah, Cali and
I kept on
Ross.
saying Moraine. Cali and Ross, yeah. So go by there and you can see him and share some love with him, some financial support. He didn't ask for that. I'm asking for that for him. If you see him, just don't honk your horn and wave. If you are blessed and able to be a blessing to Detroit Chris Brown, because this is what he do to inspire us. I used to tell my wife he needs to just go to Las Vegas, because Las Vegas he can do the same thing he doing here, there, and there actually show some support. Hey, there's a guy there, he paints himself all gold or all silver, and he just stands in one spot and he makes a killing. He makes a lot of money, and they will really appreciate. But we shouldn't have to go to Vegas to appreciate our own, and that's what we want to uproot out of Detroit. It's time for us to appreciate us. Detroit versus everybody, not Detroit versus Detroit. Well, I'm so glad Detroit Chris Brown came and shared with us today, and thank you so much for allowing us to speak with you and continue to do what you're doing. We appreciate you and people like you, and that's what we want to bring you here on An Earful. News you can use, some good news about what good people are doing in our community. And if you know anybody that's doing some good in the community, give us a call at 313-450-5110. We would love to showcase that individual. And if you know someone that is in need, then you let us know. 313-450-5110 so that we can reach out and be a blessing to them. Well, each and every week we're here on Sundays at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. to bring you some good news. And we want to inspire you and help uplift you, as well as bring some exposure to some people in our community that is doing some good. And that's what it's about. For 1 full hour, we want to give you a peace of mind. And we're thankful to the Watkins family, TV33. Thank you to our producer, Mr. Tyler. And we thank you for all of the WHPR family, especially my sister Renee. Well, she's like my auntie. She's not old enough to call her my mama, so I'm going to call her my auntie. And I thank her for all the love and support that she has been showing us. And listen, each and every week we'll be here for you. So we ask that you tune in and call us. 313-868-0342, and also at 313-450-5110. If you would like to sponsor this TV show, if you would like to help support and keep us on the air, give us a call at 313-450-5110, because we need you. We need your support. Matter of fact, I need 12 of you who believes in what you're seeing and would sow a seed of $1,000. I need 12 of you that will sow a seed of $1,000 to keep us on the air, and so that we can continue to bring you good men, good women of Detroit that's doing real good in the hood. And I'm your host, Lemuel Appling, and we are just so excited about what God is doing for this year 2019. This is your year. whatever idea, whatever dream, whatever aspiration you had. I don't care if it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Knock the dust off that thing and get it going. You can still be who you set out to be. You can still be what God has called you to be. It's never too late. As long as you are in the land of the living, as long as you are on this side of the planet, you can do what you set out to do. You can accomplish what is inside of you. But it's up to you. It's not going to just happen. You got to get up and do it. And that's why fasting is so important. Most people fast the month of January, but you can get in on the fast now. You can fast now. All you got to do is spend more time with God than you spend with the world. And you do that by reading your Bible and by prayer and worship. Reading, prayer, and worship puts you in the spirit. Reading, prayer, and worship put you in the spirit. We're going to talk more about that in the upcoming weeks so that you can have a full understanding, because it's not about knowing God, it's about experiencing God. What God does for us is what we all are praying for. Okay? I thank you so much for tuning in with us and being with us here on An Earful, and we'll be back next week, same time, same channel. Tell a friend to watch us and join us next Sunday at 10 a.m. Go Patriots. Thank you. We'll see you soon.